So we got some pretty crazy news in the gaming world to talk about today, my friends. It's honestly so insane that I don't even know how to order this. It's all pretty substantial and significant. But before we jump into this, if you guys do enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like. Really helps the channel. If you don't like it, let me know why so I can improve the content in the future. And be sure to subscribe for more content if you guys do enjoy this one. We do a variety of gaming content, talk about the games, and play the games here on the channel. We do a lot of streaming as well. Been doing a lot of streams over on Kick as well, kick.com/JSkeleton. Most of my major streams, like live Let's Plays and, you know, a lot of my bigger stuff will be multi-streamed on both platforms. But sometimes, you know, Kick, I'll do music streams because I do play music as well. Just kind of hanging out, reacting to random stuff on the internet, whatever, just talking, or just kind of last minute streams that I don't feel like making a YouTube thumbnail and tags for. So sometimes you'll see only streams there. So it is worth checking out the Kick channel as well. Anyways, with that plugged, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. We're going to start with the Activision and, you know, Xbox situation because we have a little bit of an update regarding that. Throw it up on screen, coming from Tom Warren over on Twitter, who says the CMA has just issued an extension to the final order of its Microsoft Activision Blizzard investigation. The final order was due by July 18th, but that has now been revised to the 29th of August due to quote-unquote special reasons. The CMA aims to resolve this ASAP and in advance of this date. So they're getting 6 extra weeks to figure this out. This has to do with the whole cloud gaming situation in the UK. I couldn't find where I seen it, but apparently Microsoft may be, again, this is taking it with a grain of salt, it could be a rumor. Microsoft may be considering selling some of their, you know, cloud gaming rights to some third parties over there to kind of get this resolved. And the whole issue really with CMA is that Microsoft has like like a very, very substantial, strong footing in the cloud gaming realm over in the UK. And that's kind of their major issue with this. So anyways, that's that. So that might happen. With the FTC appealing, I don't think that's going to go anywhere. The FTC keeps getting exposed with, you know, just being just kind of all sorts of wrong. I mean, that's a whole other thing. I'm not going to jump too much into that right now. But the point is, I don't think that appeal is going to go through. And I don't think that it's going to take very long for that to just get kind of dropped on its head. So I think we're going to see this sooner than later. Like I said, I don't think it's going to take up till August 29th. But again, the CMA wants to figure this out with Microsoft sooner than later. So we'll probably get this resolved sooner. Moving on to the next thing. Apparently, The Last of Us Part 2 might be getting a brand new edition of it. Is it a definitive edition, director's cut, remaster? Your guess is as good as mine, but this is coming from a very, very credible source. And this is coming from Comic Book Gaming, comicbook.com/gaming. Throw it up on screen. They said that fans may get another Last of Us related project in the meantime, while we wait for Last of Us Part 3 or whatever else, the multiplayer spinoff. In a Spanish interview recently, the series composer, who is the mastermind behind all the great music of the Last of Us series, Gustavo Santolaya, I believe that's how you say his last name. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Was told by an interviewer that they loved seeing him as a character in the game. So if you don't know, he's basically playing a banjo in the town, near the beginning of the game in Jackson. And he's just kind of hanging out and whatnot. But what he said to the interviewer in response was that in a new version of the game, players will be able to go up to his in-game character and request songs for him to play, which is, by the way, really cool. But that's all he noted. So there's going to be some kind of update. Is it just a small, like, kind of update, you know, adding a couple, you know, little nuanced things like that to the game? Is it more of a definitive edition, director's cut, more of a remaster? I don't know. That part I don't know. But there's something coming at some point, some kind of update, some kind of new version or something. I don't know what it is. This is kind of the most that we got, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you like to see some kind of update to The Last of Us Part 2? And if so, in which form? Like a definitive edition, director's cut, a full-blown remaster, or what would you guys like to see? Let me know down in the comments section below. The next thing, man, we're getting Ready Player One in real life. I'm not even kidding. This is it, man. I knew it wasn't going to take long once that movie came out that we would see this in real life. And it's absolutely insane. So we got a couple things to look at. I seen this first post by Jeff Keighley, so let's take a look at what he said. But there's a whole haptic suit coming that Ubisoft announced. So Ubisoft has announced an OO haptic gaming suit. So OO is a company, if I'm pronouncing them right, I don't know, for Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's insane. The suit is going to have multiple different sensations, such as impacts and parkour. It will also incorporate some exclusive sensations never felt before. And if you go to their website, oogame.com, you can actually see more about this, which is honestly bonkers. It doesn't even make sense. This thing is crazy, guys. So again, if you go to the main page, it says it's coming soon. Stay tuned for the release date. So we don't know, I guess, when it's exactly. I guess it's going to be released with the launch of the game. But basically, if you go to the site, it says that it includes a digital copy of the game. So if you do pick up the OO suit for Assassin's Creed Mirage, you're getting a digital copy of Assassin's Creed Mirage. And what's crazy, I don't know how this is gonna work. I thought it was like exclusive maybe to like VR or something. Apparently not, which again is nuts. It says haptic OO sensations will be available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, which last gen, that also blows my mind, Xbox Series X and S, and an Xbox One and PC. I mean, that's insane. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how it connects. I have no idea, but I am very, very, very intrigued. It doesn't really say a whole lot more on the site. There's kind of like a little bit of a description. Again, reiterates that, you know, the consoles and things like that. Talks a little bit about Assassin's Creed Mirage. Says that you'll be able to feel precise movements when you take down your targets and everything like that. But don't let your enemies get too close, or you will feel the consequences. I mean, that's crazy, man. Apparently it uses some kind of like electro, what was it? Not electro, it doesn't shock you necessarily. It's some kind of I can't remember where I've seen it now, but it's some kind of you know, again, it's not shocks necessarily, but it plugs in somehow, because obviously what's included, you got the skin, the OO device itself, which I guess that device plugs into the console or something. You have 20 gel pads, so I guess the gel pads kind of stick to your skin or something. I don't know exactly how that works. Charging cable to charge your device or your skin or whatever. I don't know. And a storage pouch and a game code. That's what you get with it if you do buy this thing. And apparently it's selling for, well, I don't know about this one in particular. This one could be a different price, but the other ones are selling go for about 500 euros. So, I'm assuming this one's going to be in that ballpark as well. I mean, it's crazy, man. I want to see more about this, but unfortunately we don't have a whole lot more. What's interesting is that with some of the other devices, you actually can see that they hook up to some other games, like they're compatible with games like Halo Infinite, Apex Legends. I didn't even know about this, man. That's absolutely insane. There's also an app where you can, kind of fully calibrate your OO skin. The app saves your stats, so your calibration will automatically be customized every time you play. I mean, it's nuts, man. You can, adjust the sensitivity. Like, there's so much with this. It's just absolutely insane. I am very intrigued to see how this thing would work. I would love to get hands-on and try it. So, I'm just throwing that out there. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this OO skin? Is it too real for your taste? Are you intrigued like me? Would you consider, buying one, or is that too much money? I mean, it's expensive, but dude, that's crazy. I mean, I'm just curious how that would work. I'm very intrigued by that. And then, of course, with the rest of the stuff we talked about, The Last of Us Part 2, getting some kind of new version. What do you think about that? Let me know. And then the whole CMA and Activision, Microsoft situation also. So that's it for today, my friends. That is your gaming news on July 14th, 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon, Lord willing, in another video. Tell them, friends, game on. Thanks for watching. Hey, you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade. That's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.